So what do I got here? The Harbor Freight spray gun. What am I doing? Still doing this project. And see, this is the prime side, but as you can see all the little things, I already sprayed one side of all of these, so now I'm spraying the other side. And the trick to this bad boy is you gotta mix the paint with water. You gotta get thin enough to shoot through it, and then it shoots fine. That's the trick. So I'm using the 312 tip. Pretty sure the 514 was bigger. Actually, no, they're the same size, but the spray pattern's bigger. One is 6-inch, one is 10-inch. That's what it was. And using this type of paint, and I've already mixed water in this, so we're gonna mix this up, put it in here, put it in there, put it in there, then we're gonna spray right there. Like I said, real contractor, real reviews. Do a little bit of everything, not just security or sound or networking. I just get bored. I'm ADD. So what are you supposed to do when you're bored? Do a lot of stuff. It fights the boredom. And I pre-mixed water in this last time, so when I came back for this, it wouldn't be as bad. I mean, just checking the consistency. And what I was doing is using that, pouring a little bit of water. It's not a bad consistency right there already. It might actually be good, but I'm gonna pour just a little bit more water in there. That way it's real good and thin, and then I'll spray it. If I had to do a ratio guess, it's probably a quarter of water to gallon is what I end up putting in this thing. Somewhere in that range. But I haven't, you know, I started off mixing in the cups. I was like, why don't I just mix the whole thing? And I'm just looking for a certain consistency. I'm gonna eyeball this. You know, it's paint, not rocket science, guys. Yeah, that looks like it'll probably do it. And then when I paint, I'll paint on those fresh boards first. And there's all the face board side of it. I'm not gonna paint those, but you know, I'll start there, then go there, make sure there's anything that's gonna be on that board. And now we're about ready to put this in the bucket, put it in there with a 5 amp hour battery and go to town. Boom, filled up. Now I just gotta screw it on the top. You gotta be careful so you don't get it everywhere. Ask me how I know. Also, it helps if you put your 5 amp hour battery in your paint sprayer when you do it. That way it sits level, you can stand it up. There you go. And I got 3 lights on that bad boy. Should be enough. That paint sprayer takes a little bit of battery out of it. You can drain a battery on this thing, but whatever. And this is what I mean, you can stand it up. Now you got to bleed the air out, and that's pretty simple. Pop this open and just until you see paint out of that hole. Hear the air? Yep, paint. There we go. It's in there. Now close it. And I think this is a primer if I remember correctly. Oh, I got rust in there. Huh. All right. And then we should be good to spray. And we'll do a test spray. Let's see. I got this on the 2-speed. Oh, it's not on spray. See that? Let's change that. You got to be smarter than your tools. All right, now we're on spray. All right, I got it, figured it out. That looks good. So I switched to the 1 setting. 2 will work, but we're gonna start off at 1, see how this works. Ooh, spray pattern sideways, and you need it the other way. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, one's working good. Pretty good. All right, that looks good enough to spray the face boards. So, here we go. Working pretty good. A lot faster than my hand, guys. A lot faster. See that? Now I just got these two left. How much paint I got left? There we go. And I'm just about out of paint. So I just gotta be careful now. I don't want to overdo it. So. And then I got this little side right here. I'll actually be cutting those boards. I just forgot to cut them beforehand, so I figured I'd paint them now. Save myself time. So if you look, all looks pretty. Everything's painted, did it in seconds. You know, or under a minute for everything. $200 gun, saves my customer money, saves me time, because one thing I don't have is time. And there we go. And how I got the spray is I opened that up, pulled the trigger, closed it, pulled the trigger, opened it, pulled the trigger while I was pulling the trigger, play with that knob, and I got it. And I think that was a prime knob. But other than that, let's go. Just mix your paint right and you should be okay. That's probably what people aren't doing. They said it didn't work. But for me, it's pretty slick. Everything's painted. And on the second coat, I'll make sure I get the bottom of these boards. See, I didn't get some of the bottoms. But let all this dry and go from there. Now, unfortunately, I guess I could cover this with a bag and let it go, but I'm gonna end up cleaning this out for my next use, which is still faster than cleaning it and all that, than breaking out a brush and brushing them all. So I'm gonna release the air pressure first. See that? That's how I'm gonna clean it. Once the air pressure gets good, then I'm gonna unscrew it and fill it up. But actually, while I'm waiting to do the skin, I might just put a bag over the end of this thing. That way I save myself time from cleaning, so I'll be back out here spraying in like 30-40 minutes. No, I'll clean it out. I don't want any problems. I lied. I'm gonna put a bag around it. I really want to save myself time. We got a whole bunch of other stuff to do. I just want to put paint in there, spray it again, and be done with it. So I'm gonna wrap a bag around the tip. Dang it. All right, I'll just spray water through it. I swear I'm not indecisive. Trying to save time. All right, I'm just gonna take a chance and leave it for 25-30 minutes and come back. It's the best I can do. Thinking it'll work. If not, I do have the protection plan. I am not afraid to use it. So if you're a professional contractor, the BAUER spray paint gun, that's a buy. I don't know the longevity of that thing, but it's already saved me the time and the effort for what I'm doing here, because I'm just trying to get things done, and that helps. So buy it. That's what I gotta say. Buy. And buy the warranty. Always buy the warranty.